Oh, okay. Yep. We seem to be live. We seem to be healthy. Before we even get to the music, as I usually get to, I'm just gonna say one more time, one time. Let me make it big so you guys really fucking hear me here. Go listen to Shiny Motherfucking Universe. Let's get started.
I just had to come out of the cut with that bands up. I got 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 bands up. Shoot my shot with a baddie is a free throw. Bitch, I got rhythm like SAMBA, they amigo. Never had a bitch about a blue no bitch, cause I steady being boosted and see no. They don't even know what it takes to be me though. I'ma have to show them by the recipe. Pull up, bitch, gotta break it down, bitch, gotta break it down, bitch, gotta break it down, bitch. So good, bitch, oh, walk it down, bitch. I'm right now, bitch, I'm right now, bitch, like a diamond now, bitch. On the rough little bitch, you ain't tough little bitch, you ain't up little bitch, you ain't married to the money, you ain't cuff little bitch. I'm watch how I step, bitch, got another ledge on my left wrist. Back real body in the best dance. Your mom and your sister on my checklist. My money got like the little get sis. Your bitch in my house and she gon' get dick. I live like a little like I'm a left this. Get all this money in my fat cash. Bitch, I'm not gone. Got a bad bitch, I need a throw. I don't need a boss. I just got that Louis on coat. The boy said he gon' fight, but he won't. He better give him money, he don't. All this drip on me, I need a boat. All this drip on me, I be the moat. You can sit in my castle. I'm the shit, so they call me an asshole. GB handed her bucks to every bitch. Thought I played past the parcel. She on her knees like a past the parcel. We gon' send that bitch to try, cause there ain't no God in my bedroom. He talking shit, so we gonna be dead soon. I be nutty like a legume. I got a dick in my hand. Pause. Resume. They take my words, they gon' still need a resume. Fuck the law, and I wanna legislate. Going to hell when we send them to heaven's gate. Bad bitch, up on my dick. Bad bitch, up on my dick. Bad bitch, up on my dick. Bad bitch, up on my dick.
Okay, so we're good there. We're good there. Yeah, it's where the fuck am I? Here I am. It's a good album. It's a good fucking album. And even if it isn't, support unique musicians, man. Ain't nobody doing it like him. For really real. But for really real. I'll probably pin it in the chat or something. It's on everything, Spotify, all that bullshit. Okay? You know where to find it, and we'll do the run back. Of course we'll do the run back. I might play this a couple of times, because it's a little bit of a short song. And I like it, so fuck you. I'll play it as many times as I goddamn want. As many times as I please. Let's go again.
I just had to come out of the cut with that bands up. I got 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 bands up. Shoot my shot with a baddie is a free throw. Bitch, I got rhythm like SAMBA, they amigo. Never had a bitch about a blue no bitch, cause I steady being boosted and see no. They don't even know what it takes to be me though. I'ma have to show them by the recipe. Pull up, bitch, gotta break it down, bitch, gotta break it down, bitch, gotta break it down, bitch. So good, bitch, oh, walk it down, bitch. I'm right now, bitch, I'm right now, bitch, like a diamond now, bitch. On the rough little bitch, you ain't tough little bitch, you ain't up little bitch, you ain't married to the money, you ain't cuff little bitch. I'm watch how I step, bitch, got another ledge on my left wrist. Back real body in the best dance. Your mom and your sister on my checklist. My money got like the little get sis. Your bitch in my house and she gon' get dick. I live like a little like I'm a left this. Get all this money in my fat cash. Bitch, I'm not gone. Got a bad bitch, I need a throw. I don't need a boss. I just got that Louis on coat. The boy said he gon' fight, but he won't. He better give him money, he don't. All this drip on me, I need a boat. All this drip on me, I be the moat. You can sit in my castle. I'm the shit, so they call me an asshole. GB handed her bucks to every bitch. Thought I played past the parcel. She on her knees like a past the parcel. We gon' send that bitch to try, cause there ain't no God in my bedroom. He talking shit, so we gonna be dead soon. I be nutty like a legume. I got a dick in my hand. Pause. Resume. They take my words, they gon' still need a resume. Fuck the law, and I wanna legislate.
shit. Oh, look at me. I'm running into people. Yeah, that's a funny one. I will play it one more time. But after that, I promise we'll do regular shit. We'll listen to, well, regular as, you know, per what we usually do here, but. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm here in the afternoon, randomly, and hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. December has started. I will try not to grinch you guys out with my horrible rambles about how horrible the life is and corporate slop and all that bullshit. Today we're just gonna have a good, nice, old-fashioned Tuesday afternoon and listen to some music, grind some monsters. Right now I'm starting off with a team quest, and then we'll probably go we'll go do some trials, tribulations. I'll go complete a little bit of our weeklies and we'll have a good time. Thank you all for joining and listen to Shiny Universe!
I just had to come out of the cut with that bands up. I got 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 bands up. Shoot my shot with a baddie is a free throw. Bitch, I got rhythm like SAMBA, they amigo. Never had a bitch about a boo, no bitch. Cause I steady being boost, nigga, see no. Don't even know what it takes to be me, though. I'ma have to show 'em by the recipe. Pull up, bitch, how to break it down, bitch. How to break it down, bitch. How to break it down, bitch. I'm so good, bitch. I'm walk it down, bitch. I'm right now, bitch. I'm right now, bitch. Like a diamond now, bitch. I'm the rough little bitch. You ain't none, you ain't tough little bitch. You ain't nothing little bitch. You ain't married to the money. You ain't cuffed little bitch. I'm a watch how I stand, bitch. Got another ledge on my left wrist. Better than nobody in the best. This your mom and your sister on my checklist. My money got like a get sis. Your bitch in my house, she gon' get dick. I live on the look like I'm a left. This get all this money in my fat cash. Bitch, I'm not dumb. Got a bad bitch, I'm in the throat. You don't need a boss. I just got that Louis on coat. The boy said he gon' fight, but he won't. He mad I give him money, he don't. All this drip on me, I need a boat. All this drip on me, I be the moat. You get set in my castle. I'm the shit, so they call me an asshole. She be handing her buckets to every bitch. So that play past the parcel. She on her knees like a past apostle. We gon' send that bitch to try, cause there ain't no God in my bedroom. He talking shit, so he gonna be dead soon. I be nutty like a legume. I got a dick in my hand. Pause. Resume. They take my words, they gon' still need a resume. Fuck the law, I'm not one to legislate. Going to hell when we send them to heaven's gate. Bad bitch, up on my dick. 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 Eating my dick like bad bitch.
At what cost do I choose myself and put on
Whoa! Okay. Let me turn this down a little bit. I did. Felt pretty okay today, and now we're a little bit more tired than I was earlier. But, yeah, it's always an ebb and flow, and I have to remember that. I have to remember that I'm not a fucking woman, so talking about my problems never really helps. I just kind of gotta go through it and solve things and take actions. And I will admit, you know, maybe the past couple days, maybe this whole weekend kind of went by in a blur because I was taking probably too many actions, but don't regret it. Not one bit. Not one fucking bit, if I'm being honest with you. And I realized that, you know, we are the arbiters of our own chaos. A lot of times. So I suppose my message to you for the majority of this stream is just gonna be, you know, don't be mad at yourself for, you know, your coping mechanisms as I go ahead and take a hit of the bait. Your toxic tendencies, you know, because the thing is, guys, everybody shit stinks. Everybody takes poo-poos. Takes doo-doos, poo-poos, you know? and the problem with me is I'm just the kind of guy that I won't tell you your shit stinks. I'll be like, no, your shit smells so good, my friend. I'll just fucking lie to you all the long day. Meanwhile, fully acknowledging my own shit and wallowing in all of my sadness and bullshit. And that's just not necessary. It's just not necessary. I've noticed a lot of things just cured with silence and water. A lot of water. Don't forget to drink your fucking water, man. But yeah, shut the fuck up. Certainly will help us all. We have a little bit of Wale here. I have loved that album too. That came out a couple weeks ago. So let's let's enjoy that and some Golden Sun. Lots of good streamers are playing Golden Sun. I was a little frustrated with it back in the day because it's one of those RPGs that eventually just sets you free and is like, you know what to do, my friend, just go do it. And I'm like, but I don't. But I'm an idiot. So, had problems with it back in the day. Haven't really revisited, but yeah, I enjoy watching it. I enjoy the music. So, I suppose we can go back to this one. We can enjoy the next one because this song's about over. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, and I assure you, man, our actions will not go to waste as long as we take something, as long as we do something. Oh boy, let's listen to Sir. Let's listen to Sir. We got Sir and Tenor of Blue. So this is a Tenor of the Devils. Let's go.
Tell me who that nigga if it ain't me. If it ain't a party, then it's finna be. Never had a problem that I couldn't solve. It must be official if I get involved. Quarter pound of fire burning daily. Harder to remember, getting harder to remember. I've been through enough to drive me crazy. I don't think my mama's gonna save me. Baby, I'm not flying, but I'm floating. If we're not headed to the top, where we going? 2 miles an hour, can you picture me rolling? 'Cause life is so much better when you live in slow motion. Pardon me while I elevate. May not be on time, but I'm never late. Blazing like the player that you wanna be. Flavor like your baby mama cup of tea. You see the company I'm keeping now. Feeling like I'm dreaming, I keep feeling like I'm dreaming. Don't come around if you don't be around. I've been the man, you believe me now. Baby, I'm not flying, but I'm floating. If we're not headed to the top, where we going? 2 miles an hour, can you picture me rolling? 'Cause life is so much better when you live in slow motion.
We got 151 rum. Final Fantasy V. Hope you guys like Jid. I mean, you should. You should. If you are a rap connoisseur, let me put your ass on. Let me put your ass on.
Run, Ricky, run, nigga, run, jump, nigga, jump, come, here they come, run with the drum, bum, bitty bum, slump in it, pump, my city go, dum, 151, rum in a blunt, young nigga, numb, and he got a little gun, a little bitty killer, really doing it for fun, give him a little bitty hit, get nigga done, son of a guy, son of a bitch, son of a woman, a man, son of a son, and it's up in the bitch, I'm in the plan, please come with the script, cover my back, cover man, please come with the blitz, look at this stash shit like a magician, fuck that, this some real ass shit, I pay blood for this, taking cheese from the government cereal boxes with the bugs in it, hand me down, did my brother shit, don't compare me to no other niggas in the city. Boy, they say they fucking with you. EBGB, that could be disgusting, but I get it. I'm full attention, full of spirit, but full of shit. Standing next to the tank when that bullet hit him. Shit, I miss him. I wish that that bullet missed him, but it didn't. And since I've been living with it like a sickness, infinite rhymes, give me the baton, and ticking time bomb, taking the finish line. Look alive, look at my eyes. Look at you niggas trying to get dumb, better run, cause we crying them. East side where you're from, niggas wild. So be silent before my niggas treat silent. With street knowledge, complete nonsense, delete comments online, all lives receive violence every day in my eyes. They killing my niggas, nigga die, pull up with the fire, get them niggas die for a knife. You gotta ride, fucking nigga, ride for the ride of your life. They diabolical minds, I don't mind it, I like it, I love it. I fuck with you, a thug, I'm a thug with you. We can know, we can fuck if a nigga fuck with you. I got love for you, I can mug with you, I can love. Run, Ricky, run, nigga, run, nigga, jump. Come here, they come, run with the drum, bum, bitty bum, slump in it, pump, my city go, dum, 151, rum in a blunt, young nigga, num, and he got a little gun, a little bitty killer, really doing it for fun. Give him a little bit of here, get a nigga.
I don't know why the shuffle just did that. Maybe I should actually put like curated playlist on this or something. I don't know. You guys tell me. It is what it is. We might listen to a little bit more of this. I really don't have too much to talk about. Like I said, man, we're just being bombarded with problems. And I guess I could get into why I'm a little bit of a Grinch. It's not like I've developed this, I don't know, antagonistic aura over the holidays. I've always kind of hated them because I'm not really a wanting or you know, longing kind of person. You know, I long for people's time. So as far as holidays go, as soon as Thanksgiving's done, I'm kind of like finished with it, you know, because I like Thanksgiving. I used to love eating a lot more than I love it now. I still like food in general. It's just eating takes up way too much of my fucking time. And I like doing things more personally, and sleeping. Sleeping because, you know, I don't even have to be conscious for that. It recovers me, all that good shit. But yeah, I don't really desire a lot of materialistic things. You know, even back in the day, the only thing I really wanted on Christmas was like video games, because video games are the only place where I can get a stable sense of progression in fucking anything. But yeah, I just desire people's time. So Thanksgiving's a pretty good holiday in my opinion. You know, that's if like we just ended the holidays there and we're just like Thanksgiving and then, you know, Black Friday, whatever, and then moving on. And we didn't have this stupid period where everybody's like gift. I would like that a lot more, but you know, you gotta satisfy the corporateites. And of course, there's obviously good things to the holidays. I think having a break at the end of the year is just wise. I personally think we should have a break at the end of every day, every week, you know, every hour. You just have a break, like 10-minute goon sesh, whatever the fuck, you know. But yeah, in general, it promotes a lot of selfishness, promotes a lot of bullshit ideologies in people, as far as entitlement goes. And yeah, I don't really like my family too much, you know, not that I hate them or anything, I'm just kind of stuck with them. And I realized me being born into this family was no mistake. Usually people like me get born into shitty families, and then there's like maybe 1 or 2 people you can connect with. But tis what it is, you know, I can't get too mad at the circumstances that are brought upon us every holiday. I can just kind of work with it. And like I said, working with it involves me being very silent. I don't like to talk a lot in the first place. At least not about, you know, the general things that people talk about. I like to get a little bit introspective, as you see on the playthroughs. You know, I can yap for hours about shit that doesn't actually matter. But if we're talking about what Jim did to Sally last week, or we're talking about, you know, the crazy stuff that happened at work, I check the fuck out. I really do. It's even anecdotal stories that people tell to me that I will literally check the fuck out in the middle of, and then they'll tell me 2 weeks later and be like, yeah, I heard this before. Even though I tried my hardest not to listen to it, and it probably seemed that way. That's just the way my brain works, man. And which is why I value time with people a lot, because I feel like maybe, perhaps, somebody will understand what kind of tangled mess this brain has become of me if I spend enough time with someone. And it hasn't happened yet, but you know, maybe one day somebody will figure it out. But I have to do that myself first before I enlist everybody to do my homework for me, you know. I gotta come up with the curriculum and shit first here. Got a little bit of coffee today too. I just took a iced latte, added some protein in there, added some yogurt. And this will probably be my second to last drink of the day. I think I'm gonna have a smoothie after this. But yeah, I generally find streaming and entertaining and things like this very, very pleasurable to me because it's something that I like doing. I like just spending time with people, performing, you know, providing a good vibe. And I realized that's kind of what I loved about the club. I used to be a huge club goer. And then I realized, man, you are the fucking club. Hello? Because people think like the girls make it, you know what I'm saying? All the fun activities and the music and the lights or the drinks or whatever. No, man. You know what makes the club fun? Happy people. And you notice there's a distinct lack of them at the club, right? It's because, you know, people like me stop going. I am generally, like, I don't get pissed off easily. I really don't. It's actually very hard to make me mad. But when I go to environments like that, and you just find that everybody nowadays is just kind of angry at the world, and they bring that energy into, you know, whatever fun areas they try to go to. And it's very annoying because, I don't know, I feel like they should just let the people with the highest vibes into the club. And I feel like that is basically what happened to me. I mean, I never really had too much of an issue getting in. I don't think it's all due to looks or the way I dress. I really think it is a vibe check, you know? A lot of girls are like, oh, what do I have to pay for this thing? What do I have to do? I'm like, well, you're probably just seen as a shitty person. You know, some girls who are even hot are just seen as shitty people. And you can't really get away from that by training. You know, you kind of got to introspect a little bit. It's not really a training process, it's an accepting process. And the funny thing about it is a lot of people don't accept their shittiness is because nobody's going to tell them that. You know, I wish more people would tell me that I'm a shit person. But that's what I believe. And I feel like that's what truly brings me that happiness and the peace that a lot of people want. Because I'm not immune to my shit being stanky. Okay, I know that. Like I said before, you know, I'll smell myself before I smell anybody else. Oh my goodness, you bastard! You can stop yelling at any point, my guy. We can hear you loud and clear, Mr. Dragon. Thank you, Prince Mush. I appreciate you. But yeah, it's a little annoying when everybody sort of distracts you from the bullshit that it is entirely or usually our faults, you know. Rapid accountability hurts though, and I understand that. I understand that. You know, it really sucks to think that like 99% of the things that happen to your life are 100% your fault. And it sucked for me this weekend. This weekend was fucking terrible. But you know what? I picked up my cross and I just fucking did it. It's not fucking over either. That's the funny thing. I won't really get into details on why I'm so mad, but you just know I'm moving. You know, I'm moving, and moving's never fun. You know, so it's just stuff that goes along with moving, guys. It's no biggie. But yeah, that's the thing, man. It was my fault. You know, everything that went wrong, completely my fault. Entirely my fault. You know, although I could get into the bullshit things that almost fucked me over, you know, and the people who just decided things for me and all the drawbacks that happened along the way, injuries, broken things, promises, whatever, could get into that. But nah, man, it's me. It's my fault. And this stuff, like I said, it hurts, but it brings a lot of peace. And ever since a child, it's brought me happiness. And that's why I don't really like the holidays, because you go around your friends, you go around your family, you go around all these people, and it's just excuses on excuses. It's just platitudes on platitudes. It's just the lovey-dovey on the lovey-dovey. And as much as I love talking to people, I just don't like disrespect in the form of lies of omission. And it's usually what happens when people are very fearful of the things that they lack, you know, the shit that they're not doing. They think nobody's gonna smell it if I just act like I'm an amazing person. And I wish I didn't smell it. Personally, I really wish I didn't. But I do. You know, once you turn this awareness shit on, it don't go off. It don't go off. You know, you can act all you want, like, oh yeah, I'm just separating the music from the artist. You know, Kanye's not that terrible of a person. But you know, if you think he is, you just think he is. It's you know, it's not gonna leave you. It's right there. No course correction. Let's fight this guy. He's actually pretty strong. But the struggle with life and the struggle with the general celebrations for guys like us is that we're just used to disappointment, man. Too used to people just, you know, telling us it's this way and it going left and right and swerving. So I don't know, maybe it's some sort of horrible protection method or something like that that I'm getting out of this holiday thing. But I don't know, man. I've lived life just being hurt, just being disappointed. I'm cool with it. You know, nowadays it's like, who will self-destruct me next? And it always happens when things are going really, really well. Like if you notice, I don't know if you guys actually watch the streams, but at the start of this weekend, he actually got me again. I fucking hate this guy. He's a fucking asshole. All right, we'll leave this battle. We'll actually leave this battle because I don't think our girl's gonna make it. I'm sorry. But yeah, you know, what is it? Friday when I got off stream before this all started, I was feeling pretty good. I was in a pretty elated mood, if I'm being completely honest. And you know, I just had the 100 subscribers hit, you know, the dopamine and all this shit. Oh my god, people like me. And you know, then it all falls down, and it feels a little annoying. But this is all by design. Don't you realize, my friend? This is how it's supposed to be. You know, you're supposed to get an ebb and a flow. I treasure the times when life decides to beat my ass, because that just means, you know, we're on our way to another prosperous victory. Like right now, I'm gonna beat this guy. Don't worry, guys. I got his ass. Hold on. Let's lock in. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, double spell run. Oh, you fucking asshole. Okay. You see, he went for me first, but that's fine because I'm once again prepared. We're locked in. We're mega super locked in. Okay. Oh my god, he's killing everybody. Let me see. Can I revive real quick? Oh my goodness, it's not up yet. Okay. Double spell again. Heal slime, you're gonna have to do some shit. For me right here. Oh my goodness, heal slime, you are not. Okay. Maybe we need a better team. Maybe I need to put Prince Mush on more healing things. I don't know. Hold on, guys. I may or may not have this. I think it's kind of funny to just try this over and over again, though. Oh man, what is a good technique for this guy? Hold on, let me see if I can switch my weapon. Get the wand on, so I can revive here a little bit easier. I also think I have better moves, better magic. Okay, here we go. Run, and then I'm gonna immediately just blast his ass with some magic. Here we go. He's buffing himself. That did like no fucking damage. Okay. All right. We may just fight some regular enemies here. They're kind of fucking us up a little hard. Why do they do magic too? Like, why do they do physical and? Oh. Okay. Hold on. I have this. We can go faster, right? And then I can revive. Oh, okay. Well. Okay, well. I do have to kill more enemies in here, so I'll just, you know what, I'll just do it by myself. We don't need anybody else. Okay, it's fine. I'll kill these guys on my lonesome. And we'll go recover back at home. Oh, because I don't want to use all my leaves. What do I need 4 enemies, right? Okay, so this is fine. Just kill these 3 and I'll kill 4. Funny stuff though, and it's hilarious because the reason why I like spending time with people is because I feel like I'm grinding with them. You know, I don't know, like I'm in Persona and I'm grinding social stats. I just like to learn people, and I've noticed that a lot of people don't like to have that realization about me. You know, they'll get a little schizoed out and they'll be like, he's just studying me and learning me. How dare he use me as a science experiment? You know, but it's just really like how I view people. You know, we're all weird-ass things, and I notice I really need to stop endeavoring to, you know, discover everything about everybody else and really just introspect a little bit and know why, you know, I'm even here. You know, why I've been you know, set up with these statistics. Because honestly, I've been working against them my entire life without even knowing it. Just trying to chase my tail, please everybody else. When in reality, you're supposed to be the villain to win, but I never really wanted to win. I don't really want anything, if I'm being real. You know, 100 subscribers feels good just because it's a large number. But, you know, I'm not playing this video game to make it win me $1 million or anything, you know? I just kind of know that in order to get out of being depressed and suicidal, I have to take actions. And it's easy for me to take actions in video games. When I take actions in real life, I kind of don't want to make a mistake so that I cause other people suffering. Which I know is a stupid sentiment, but yeah, I care about people. Even feels disgusting to say. Ugh. Okay, chill out. Okay, so I think I need to go over here to blue area. No. Yes, we'll go there. That's fine. Amazing art is playing right now, by the way. I might repeat this song. Actually, we don't have to repeat it. We can just listen to this song. Funny thing about this song, I really hate this third verse. So I'm just gonna have you listen to it, and I'm gonna have you make your own judgments. But in my eyes, the first two verses are just fucking Shakespeare, pure heart, just like, oh, the best orgasmic musical shit you can have, and the third verse just ruins it all. But I want you guys to make your own opinions on this, because I've always had this opinion. But I don't know. It's one of those songs that I rarely ever skip all the way through, just because. I don't know if they put it at the end for that reason, but very funny, very funny. Anyways, we have All This Pride and Courage. Give it a listen. Okay, amazing. And it's always funny because I'm like, why do I listen to this whole song every time? And then I listen to the end of that, and I just start belting out, yeah, and I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember I listened to this whole thing. But yeah, it's one of those funny songs. I don't know if you ever have those songs where you're like, oh, I hate this part, but then you get through it for the other part. I have games like that too. Plenty of games that I'm just like, oh, if I could just skip this one part. If I can give an example, Wind Waker. Fuck! Finding the Triforce pieces. That's some bullshit. That's some retarded bullshit. That's some shit that shouldn't be in the game. There's a lot of Zelda games like that too. Like honestly, why does the stupid mountain, I didn't forget a Death Mountain in Zelda 2, why is it like that? Why is it so stupid? Why do you have to do it so early in the game? Why is everything retarded? But yeah. Usually I just try to vibe through it, you know? Vibe through it. Cause like you have to have things you hate. And I've noticed about games, I kind of treat them the same way in people. You know, there's definitely a lot of things about a lot of people I love that I hate. But I just kind of vibe through it. I don't even tell them that I hate it. Because honestly, it's not going to cause them to change it. And I'll tell you that right there. Yes, I said it. Showing people their problems will not cause them to change it. Okay? You know what's the best way to have people change their ways or change their problems? You lead by example. You lead by energy, you know? You don't give them good energy when they give you things that you don't want. And that's about it. You don't explain why. You don't intellectualize why unless somebody explicitly comes out with the, why are you doing it this way, you know? And honestly, you never really need to unless you're in an explicit relationship with them. You know, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever. I feel like a lot of people don't treat friends like this. And I often did. You know, treat them like a true relationship, like a true, you know, compadre. And notice, like, yeah, a lot of people just don't treat you that way. They treat you disposably. And I don't know if it's this whole internet phase. I don't know if it was ever different back in the day. But naturally, people are meant to disconnect, to move to different places, to travel, to grow, to shrink, to do whatever. But we're meant to move, you know? Like I said, actions, my friends, are the only real way to get over our sorrows, worries, depressions, suicidal thoughts. You just gotta do shit. You can't lay in bed all day and rot and scroll TikTok. That is not going to help anyone, except for, I don't know, the Chinese people who run TikTok. I don't fucking know. I don't even know if it helps them, really. But yeah, it's what really sucks about life is that you're not going to get anywhere, you know, constantly berating people or criticizing or telling them you got to do it this way. Most people don't respond to that. The left is figuring that out the hard way, that you can't just yell at people until they finally get it. But yeah, my parents, well, my parent, my mom taught me that very early on. You know, we weren't the greatest of kids. But pretty early on, they stopped, you know, beating our asses. And they're just like, you know what, motherfucker? I'm just gonna tell you what you did wrong. I'm just gonna energetically respond to your retarded bullshit with my energetic response that tells you that you are a retarded bullshit idiot. And if you ask why, well, you'll probably figure it out. Because a lot of times, you know, the things that our parents tell us not to do will naturally lead to catastrophic conclusions. It's just the way life is. Usually parents are pretty smart like that. Usually. I'm not gonna say all the time. I usually never will say all the time. Because life just ain't like that, man. It ain't black and white. A lot of times we are always interacting with the grays. Mostly why I hate myself, because I figure out, you know, the more I learn myself, the more of a hypocrite I am. And I just don't like liars and hypocrites. So I just have to be honest with the fact that I am a villainous asshole who likes to talk over Kendrick songs. But I'll let you listen to the second verse. My yaps, they tend to piss me off too, guys. So no worries if you're a little frustrated on life. I'm just here for awareness, and hopefully, to have you come to your own terms with your own awareness. Maybe. Enjoy these last 20 seconds of Kendrick, and we'll see what we have next.
After I nut, it's like a drug in me. Depression kicks in, it's like a drug to me. And they're all, unfortunately. And they're all. Not built for this shit. Can't cry fuss. The world don't care what you wish. Don't trip, you ain't the only one. That's my problem when I'm faded. I second guess myself, I'm jaded. The weight of the world might not be meant for my needs. Doubting myself feel like a constant disease. But now I'm out of like family titles, that's my cousin and niece. My heart feels everything these days, it beats through my teeth. After I nut, it's like a drug in me. Depression kicks in, it's like a drug to me. And they're all, unfortunately. And they're all. Blunt after blunt, cup after cup. I know temporary joy. Do I mean to self-destroy? Don't wanna live that long. Sticking to my old habits. Hit the shit when she pass it. Problems I do be having. Government I hear taxing. Self-sabotage, the best distraction. It's easy to blame when shit don't happen. Your way, don't know you're nothing. Can't move around, I gotta make it happen. After I nut, it's like a drug. Depression kicks in, it's like a drug to me. And they're all, unfortunately. And they're all.
Through the mail, fishing for a fee to feed my female ASAP. Nature is a mother, and life is a bitch. I am convinced. God coming, she just taking her time. God coming, she just taking her time. Yeah. God coming, she just taking her time. God coming, she just taking her time. Man, time. I get the feeling that you only playing hard to get, cause you ain't forget how much I love the challenge. I know we were divided to restore the balance. Hope I still get you wet while you bending over backwards, watching over me in ecstasy, expecting me. Your number is 6 and 50, interestingly. I hope you're still blue with golden ovaries on your tippy toes for me, just how you're supposed to be. They spoke of us in Cairo quite some time ago. How these adamins adapt to this is incredible. They love to
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We're doing some defense force. We're doing some defense force.
It's just a symbol, unattainable. They read the wrong rights. They see the signs but ain't see what the signs are. But luckily, love is the only law. Love is the only law. Thoughts are lavender and pastel green, and you the only one that know what I mean. You know what I mean. And they say our separation was sacrificial and all, but I'm in all. These hybrids getting high, but they don't get it at all. The pain of division is nothing. The joy of disillusion is all, but all in all, man. I know you were my scarlet woman. Like to say you everything but nothing. Yeah. But you're nothing but my everything. How shall I explain? Hey man. See, I was swimming through the mail, fishing for a fee to feed my female ASAP. Yeah. Nature is a mother, and life is a bitch. I am convinced. Yeah. God coming, she just taking her time. God coming, she just taking her time.
All right. So right here we have this wonderful event. If you want to know, little Koopa lore, my favorite event in the game. For some reason, I hate mobile games, but I will play the fuck out of a tower defense. Tower defense. I don't know. I think it was Balloons that did it to me. Those damn monkeys. That wasn't racist. But yeah, I love tower defense. This is basically tower defense, but in this mode, you have the opportunity, you know, the chance to actually kill the general, the boss, the big guy. Specifically with this one, it is very easy to murk this motherfucker. So that's indeed what we will be doing here. That gray fuck is dead. He is dead. I'm coming for your ass. I'm getting that booty. I'm getting that booty. Here we go. I'm getting that booty. I'm not joking. His booty's mine. Hold on. We gotta take care of this guy first. He's gonna spawn right here real soon. Right here real quick, like. Oh my goodness, where are you? There you are, buddy. There you are, buddy. How much is this gonna do? Oh my gosh, too much. I haven't even buffed up yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This is really fun. Really fun event. I even like the ones where it's really hard. As a matter of fact, I think this is why. Oh my goodness, he's done. He's done. I think this is the main reason why I started to like this game, because honestly, I'm a challenge-based gamer. If the game is not challenging me, then I'm just not interested. Okay, just flat out. And so yeah, a lot of the beginning of this game is not going to be hard. It's not going to be very, you know, taxing, challenging, brainwave inducing at all. I suppose if you're American, then it is, because you can't fucking understand any of this shit. But other than that, it's not gonna be hard. But this is like the first event that will really be like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? I am struggling on elegant amounts. And yeah, for someone like me, that excites me a lot. It gets me a little riled up. It gets my loins fired up. And so yeah, this is probably when I really started to love the game. That, and when I started to really understand how the magic maze worked. Because if you don't do the magic maze right, then it is easy. But if you play it like, you know, I don't know, I guess the magic maze is sort of one of those things where you just have an option to make it challenging or not. And for a long time, I really wasn't, you know, delving into making the magic maze that hard, if you catch my drift. So yeah, magic maze can also be a very hard event. But also, if you grind up enough, I feel like the magic maze can be pretty inconsequential too. But this stuff, if you're not fighting the Greys, he's really gonna, you know, the boss will always be kind of difficult to do. The Greys is just kind of like, that's the one. He's the bro, you know? I don't even know when this is introduced, but amazing event. I love doing this shit. It's so fun. It's so fun. And you can even beat him. I'm like level, I want to say like 110, 115. Now when you get to the 90s or so, which is like the requirement for this mission, it can be a little difficult to murk his ass, but yeah, 100 or so. Especially if most of your party is that level too. Yeah, it's clockwork. It's very fun. Very fun. So I think I'm gonna take a break from this character just slightly. We're gonna come back to Hacker. But I think I want to go ahead and run through the Astoltia Defense Force with all of my characters, because I believe, let me see if I'm correct here. I believe that's, oh, I'm not, Master Orb. Yeah. Okay, so that is indeed my quest for this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and log out, and then we'll just do a couple runs of the Greys on all my characters, because once again, my favorite event, my favorite fucking event, and I love tower defense, you know. And it's not just because it's super easy. It's just it's a little bit thrilling. I don't know why, protecting a base. And, you know, maybe it goes into a little bit of my personality, because I really have zero regards for my own well-being. But, you know, if my friends are being hurt, if my coworkers are being hurt, if, you know, if anybody else needs protection, you know, I'm there. You know, hopefully I'm not the first to call, because, you know, I don't think I'd be very good. But yeah, I'm always there to help, and that's why I've noticed I just kind of have to check out for my own well-being, you know, for my own sanity, because I'm gonna run myself ragged for people who, you know, kind of don't care if I live or not. But the people who do care if I live or not would like me to, you know, be there for them in some sense. So I don't know. Is that necessary? Is it unnecessary? Who knows? But I will tell you, but doing that so far in my life has brought me a lot of losses. But well, perceived losses from the outside looking in. But for me, I don't really see it as losses. I see it as progression, you know? I'm learning how to not win. I'm also gaining a lot of skills. Like, guys, you think I just woke up in the morning and learned how to edit and make videos and vibe and talk to people and speak properly and entertain and all? I didn't know. It didn't happen overnight, and it probably won't for you. You're gonna have to do a lot of bullshit, and even more bullshit that you don't want to do. But if you do it willingly, if you do it givingly, and if you do it not expecting anything, then you'll get what you really, you know, what God was trying to give you, which was the skills from that to get better. It's not the love from the person. It's not the undying affection or devotion. You know, it's usually what you're gonna get from the actual person is betrayal, because that's the only thing that people that you help give you. But the thing is, the betrayal will help us. You know, it's not manly or holy to be held up by somebody else's bootstraps the entire time. You kind of gotta walk on your own, and as much as that sucks, you know, these are the bodies we are born into. I don't even think it really sucks. I think it sucks for some people. They don't accept the fact that, hey man, nobody really fucking cares. You have to make them care. You know, the auto care principle is for other people, for other human beings, for other states of mind. But yeah, I feel like the one thing that a lot of people forget about the whole masculinity complex is that, you know, no one's going to make you grow into it. You kind of have to do it yourself, and doing it yourself involves a lot of doing a bunch of bullshit that you don't want, a lot of helping people that don't seem like they deserve it, you know, just a lot of stuff that doesn't really make sense, a lot of suffering for no reason, and a lot of people lose the love of life during that suffering, understandably. And so to stop myself from losing the love of life, I have to sort of disconnect, you know. I gotta stay away from people, things, even my family, man. Even though I am a family man. They're the only reason why I'm still here. Being real, man. The only reason why I still choose to walk among man and child and earth and people is because I have people to take care of, you know, that are within the bloodline. Because yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like if I was just living these moments, these times, but it was like 10, 20 years in the future and absolutely no one cared about me, I would be working as hard as possible to make an ending. Because I don't want to be here. Not one fucking bit. Not one fucking bit. And it's not like, oh no, woe is me, the world is so terrible. It's like, I just don't like the general aura, the feedback that I'm getting from my environment. So, you know, I just gotta disconnect from it. You know, if you don't really like it, you gotta respond in tune with silence. And of course, gearing stuff up on YouTube wasn't easy to truly make it a place where I feel comfortable. But once I did, I was like, yeah, as long as I use these vices, you know, the Goon, the YouTube, the Twitch, the TikTok, whatever it is, if as long as I use these vices, oh, I gotta fucking reset the shit, in a positive way, it's not really going to hurt me. Also, I'm playing as a weak ass battle master right now. Oh, and I've lost my party members. So I'll get those back. We're probably also running out of people on, or running out of time on my other character too. So I probably need to get that back soon as well. So let's go Guardian so that I get a higher level team. And I suppose we could go Chrono. So we'll switch here. I do have the Lloyd on right now, so he's gonna be Chrono trigger with Lloyd here, which I think is pretty funny. So let's do that. We are Chrono Lloyd. Crow-Lloydin. Actually, you won't even be able to see my costume in these battles, so I'm just gonna leave it as Lloyd. Lloyd, where's your other sword? Where's your other sword? Yeah, the masculine complex really sucks, man, because I know, deep down, we all just kind of want to be loved, understood, held, hugged, all that gay-ass shit. I know it. That's me deep down. That's why I push everybody away, eventually. But you gotta realize that, just the way this world is, the low trust society that we now reside in, it's not meant to hold you without you being able to hold up basically like 8 times that strength. Like, we all have to become ants, literally, because that's how these fucking rich motherfuckers treat us. We have to become like gigantic worker ants, just carrying 8 times our strength, and eventually just getting crushed randomly by some passerby, you know. so some random idiot gooner who's like, oh, and then you die from a drunk driver or something. But yeah, and because of that, because of the facts of reality, you know, that you really have to open yourself up for massive betrayal, massive drawbacks in the form of love droughts, or you just kind of gotta be silent and check out. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be here, and it doesn't look like it's getting better in my eyes. But like I said at the beginning of stream, you just have to work with these tools. I say this perspective I have is a tool. Okay, so if you really are that depressed, put it towards something. Put it towards a project or a landscape or a vision for what you have. You know, and what you want it to produce in life. Because all in all we got our seeds, man. You know, the nut in your balls, that is your seed. That is your seed. And all we have are seeds and methods to plant them. Ways to plant the bullshit. You know, and a lot of people plant the seeds, but they don't water the plants or they don't plant the seeds in their garden. You know, they plant it in somebody else's garden, and they're watering their garden. Like, why is nothing growing when you planted the tree over somewhere else, dog? You're just fucking putting water on soil. It's a sad reality, truly. But the moment we all stop lying to ourselves, and you stop lying to yourself by just, I don't know, man, taking the blinders off from all your friends and family and people around you during the holidays and just say, oh, it's okay, it's fine. And sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes your friends and family get around you and say, you're shit, you're terrible, you're not doing anything, when, you know, you're doing crazy things. You just gotta shut all that shit down. You're not gonna lie to yourself. I promise you, man. And if you think you are, turn the internet off for a little bit. See how easy it is to tell the truth. You know? 5 seconds of silence can bring out a lot of people, especially nowadays. I feel like people just don't go raw dogging walking anymore or anything like that, you know. So yeah, if you don't do it at all, I understand that, and I appreciate that perspective, and I implore you, maybe before your next gaming, gooning, Twitch sesh, whatever, take 5 seconds outside, just breathe the air. I don't care if it's raining, and it is actually raining outside right now. Hilarious, I said that. But I don't care if it's raining. I don't care if it's drying. Jesus Christ. I don't care if it's super hot outside or whatever. You just have to breathe and pause. I feel like if there was a cool down process, you know, for a lot of the internet moves we did, it'd be a lot better. Especially notifications. What's crazy about phones is that they don't get like overloaded when you get like bombarded with 8 or 10 notifications. Like, shouldn't that happen, right? Like have we optimized everything to just constantly distract the human mind every 5 seconds? It's terrible. It's absolutely corrupted me, because I realize, like, even now, I wish I was watching, like, you know, another streamer, or, you know, chilling out on something. You know, I can't stand the pauses. I can't stand the moments in between. I'm gonna go crazy. Here we go. We got another one. Yeah, and just to practice what I preach, let's shut up for a little bit here. This is your rapper shit, please. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Oh my goodness, we actually had a weapon. Let's see what we got here. Matey, crush! Nice. Also guys, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody I was streaming, okay? Because I didn't have it on. Don't tell anybody. I'm watching you. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell nobody. Okay? Don't tell nobody. I didn't stream that. Nobody saw it. I wasn't there. That wasn't me. Okay, let's switch. Let's switch. I'll be back. And this time I will actually remember to turn my streaming on, not be a terrible person. Yeah. Ain't no use crying over spilled milk. We're moving forward. Who cares if I didn't put streaming on? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Thank you. Thank you. Absol, appreciate you. Okay, I'm almost out of coffee. So I'm going to defrost my smoothie for today. Enjoy the 6th and final rocket trip. I will be right back. Tell me if it goes off. Tell me if it goes off, chat. Tell me if it goes off, chat. I got a stream on me. I'm gonna defrost this shit. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Holy shit! I'm back and I'm dying. Don't worry. Took a fat ass hit right there. That's why I was coughing. That's another thing that's kind of weird and funny about the whole the no face cam thing. I had the drugs thing on as tags for a while because I do be smoking. But on top of that, I really didn't define myself as a smoker or someone of that nature because, you know, I just really don't care and like being in communities that just sort of worship a vice, if you will. So I really didn't call myself a gamer for a long time. But now I will because I really don't view gaming as a vice anymore. I'm say it like that. I'm say it like that. Gaming, in my eyes, is the same shit as making music. You know, the same shit as making art. Honestly, especially if you're recording. Because, like, you know, what really is the difference? We are progressing, you know, it's like curriculum, basically. A lot of fighting games require you to go to fucking school before you even play them. So, yeah, I don't know. Different perspectives, though. I understand how it looks. You know, dude sitting there, controller in his hand, you know, might as well be masturbating. But, yeah, it's just my perspective. My perspective. Oh, man, I love this song so much. I really don't want to talk over it, so I'm not going to.
She asking why you say that. I'm chillin', real nigga feelin'. Rich kid asshole, pay me as a villain. Still spittin' that cash flow. DJ Khaled, I got penthouse on broke coast. PH balance, real nigga I rep those. Why though? Cause I said so. Get deep in that Pepto. I got 5 on it like Benfos. I got more tail than that Petco. You faker than some sweet and low. Yeah, you got some silverware, but really, are you eating though? Are you eating though? Nigga, are you eating though? Breakfast, lunch, and dinners for beginners, you ain't even know. Never catching cases, why they faces look so emo. Watch a hater hate me, wanna play me like a piano. My architect, no Japanese. Yo girl, she jocking these. No hands like soccer teams, y'all fuck boys like Socrates. You niggas ain't copping these. Niggas ain't looking like me. Nah, I ain't checking ID, but I bounce 'em with no problem. Tell 'em problem. I'm winning, yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning, yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning, yeah, I'm winning. Rich kid asshole, paint me as a villain. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you.
Okay, this one might actually be a little bit hard because I just realized I am like the fucking, what the hell? Am I the highest level person on here? No, I'm not, but on this specific team, I am. Pretty funny. Let's see how this goes.
Hashtag my day wear, and your girl drank my daycare, and I'm born rich, life ain't fair. Silver spoon, cool ho. Ain't nobody sicker in my Fisker, vroom, vroom, ho. Ain't nobody. Fiskers don't make noise when they start up, just so you know. Top of the holy totem, rich forever, a million was not the quota. My father owned half the MoMA and did it with no diploma. Year off, got no rules, tripping off of them toadstools. More green than my Whole Foods, and I'm too fly. Jeff Goldblum got a glass house and a Palisades. That AKA white hood. Okay, KK. Furniture custom, you shop at IKEA. So Maserati, you whipping the Kia. Spending this money is long in the near. Live like a Coppola, me and Sophia. Waking up broke, man, wouldn't wanna be a friends with a dope man. Help a nigga real. Bring a girlfriend, man, trouble when I see her. I'm on a pier. Oh, I got my cool on. I'm winning, so they had to dump that Gatorade. Now I don't give a fuck about my family name. Why? Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Don't be mad cause I'm doing me better than you doing you. Better than you doing you. You fucking what you want.
Oh man, oh man. I don't know if anybody's back at home right now. Oh fuck, we're done. Shit. Yeah, that was bad. That was. I don't know what the hell our max level gooners are doing, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good enough. What in the fuck? That did not go well at all. You know, let's try it a different class. Maybe Dancer sucks. And I lied, I know. Dancer does not suck. It was just not meant to be that time. But yeah, pretty shitty. And I'm gonna go back and elaborate on what I was talking about before too. Let's go Dragon Mage. I did pretty well on my other character. Yeah, even if you're not recording the video games, it's like everything we do nowadays has value. Literally anything. When I say this, can earn you, you know, those stupid credibility points that everybody goes by in the world. The stupid energy that you need to survive, which is money. Anything, literally anything. People are going up on TikTok and being NPCs, or literally just begging, like people on the fucking street for money and getting it and living off of it. So I don't know, man. Even if you're not recording it, like, don't feel bad about doing your vices or your good things, your bad things, or whatever fucking things you're doing. Don't, like, nobody fucking cares. In reality, they're all just trying to shame you into, you know, either what they're not doing or whatever box they're trying to fit you in for their own personal gain. And it really has no bearing to do on your self-worth. What we really have to focus on is what brings us light and joy in the very moment, in the right now, you know, whatever it is, you know, watching this stream, listening to music, maybe you just got Twitch on, you got this on and that on, and that's what I really realized about a lot of these websites. It's really not about the people on them, it's about us watching them who really make it interesting. You know, I'm not an interesting person all in myself, I'm just like you, I'm just a dude, fucking controller in my hand, who decided to put a weird coupon on the screen for me. But yeah, it doesn't really matter what we're doing. You just have to enjoy what you're doing while you're doing it. And you don't realize how valuable these moments are until, you know, 10 years in the future, like I said, and we're gone and we're doing the same shit, but, you know, over government surveillance. And, you know, they're like, your UBS check has hit, and, you know, you just get all these fucking eyes watching you and everybody's depressed and sad and we're all going on conveyor belts to get our food. You know, see, you don't know how good these moments are because they're going to get worse. It's going to get a lot worse. Not to doom you out, man, but have some fucking fun for once. This is a crazy freestyle too. Not that I'm on my crazy antagonistic arc or anything, but fuck Aiden Ross. He's not a good person. Tory Lanez though, he know how to rap. You know, he may not be perfect. Nobody is, right? But he know how to rap, you know? Nah, I'm not even gonna go for all the free lines or free whatever. Bro, I think people in prison are fucking gifted. You know? I wish they would send my ass there. Free meals and shit? Fucking fantastic. But yeah, it's a thing in life where sometimes the people who do the most love, the most whatever, always get sent to places that they don't necessarily want to go. Which is why I say, man, just enjoy what you're doing in the fucking moment. Who the fuck cares? You know, people are gonna hate you just for being you. Just because you're you. And I realize that because I was the guy who really, literally bent my back over and tried to adhere and be everyone's friend. And, you know, people still hated me. A lot, actually. They just never really told me to my face because you do get the energy that you throw back out there. So, you know, if you're a really weird, awkward, fake person, you're gonna get really weird, awkward, fake vibes all the fucking time. And that's just it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. But yeah, early on in life, I noticed that the moment was really all I care about because I love entertainment, I love acting, and I love all that shit, but I realized on the internet, it's very easy to play a role. It's extremely easy, you know, because you're not really in the moment on the internet, except when you're on the live, you are in the moment, right? But all the videos that I make, all the shorts that I make, those are dead content, you know, it's not actually alive, it's not actually in the moment, it's like, you know, movies and shit. And I love entertaining, but I'm really drawn to the stage and street performing and things like that because there's just life in that kind of shit, you know? There's movement in it. You know, you can feel like, I don't know, anything can happen. And all this edited internet TikTok bullshit that's just like, oh, it's so perfect and pristine. Like, man, we're literally training ourselves to become AI this entire time. It's dreadful, but it's reality. You know, this is what we were actually physically doing with life. Oh, look at us. We're staff buddies. Okay, I'm not gonna do the same thing there again. That would be pretty funny. Okay, so let's see here. I think this is my AoE, right? Let me see. Oh, that's okay. Is this not AoE? No, it's okay. Perfect. So, I think this time I'm gonna try and focus on maybe killing some things back here and let everybody else go up there as my Dragon Mage. Hopefully get a special so I can just start murking shit over here. Maybe that'll work better. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like these guys are killing this guy way faster though. I probably won't have to worry about that because we have a much stronger team. Funnily enough, I have a weaker character now. I think it was level 118 with a dancer, and now I have a weaker character, and now I have these crazy strong guys with me. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna run along and run along, pig. You got nothing on me, Gray. And I'll let you guys listen to Beano. I suppose after we're done with this one, I can go run over to my other character, and I think we'll do the Heart Maze or something like that, probably. Because I don't think I'll be able to get a match in any of the fun morning stuff that I like to do to you guys. Because it's like fucking, what the hell is it? It's like 2 a.m., 3 a.m. over Japan? Yeah, nobody's on this fucking game right now. Okay, so yeah, I'll do the Heart Maze or something. Like I said, we have Trial Gate to do as well, so we'll probably end the stream with that. Alright, enjoy, Beano. Okay, pretty good run, pretty good run. A very, very good team, you know? Not discounting the team that was there last time, but you just gotta move on. You gotta hold your distance. Those were my old friends. My old friends are not going the same direction I am going, and that is why we fail together. That's why we must disconnect. Okay, guys. So, now I believe I'm going back to my other character. Yeah, let's, should we have Sheena Mage? Sheena Mage. Sheena Mage. Why not? Why not? Because I think I'm gonna have to get these characters back on my other one as well. I have expired my time. There we go. So let's reset this. I've expired my time for Mario, so I'll get those later. I think for version 4.3, I'm gonna do probably the Mario style, because I have Prince Mush, I have, well, I had Jolene from Paper Mario, Prince Mush and Jolene, and then I think I'll put something on the fairy. I might just leave it with Hackor. Hackor does play the Mario, the Nintendo, so it'll work. But we'll see what I put over here for version 4.3. I have finished 4.2 as well, recording. So I'll probably do a couple of Abyss episodes in between. I am also planning on doing Superstar Quest as well pretty soon. So yeah, what did I say I was going to do? Heart Maze? Heart Maze, and then we'll see. I'll maybe wait around for a little bit to see if I can get a match for the Breaking World quest. But like I said, it's very dead in Japan right now. So many people are probably not online. You know, on the weekends, maybe. But it's like a Tuesday. You know, a lot of people are at work. Strangely enough, although this looks like a kid's game, not a lot of, you know, small children really play it. It's a little boring, you know. But I feel like everybody in Japan, if they're a gamer, kind of like has like a little Pocket Dragon Quest account, you know. But usually, the biggest players of this game are, you know, people who just like to grind an RPG after work or whatever. And, you know, they got work in the morning, so they can't really be hopping on the game all the damn time, all the live long day, and if you will, need time to rest, to repeat, to gauge it. And then oftentimes they get home from work like the 6 to 9-ish hour is when I have to sort of jump in, which is very early in the morning, which I don't mind. Honestly, I feel like sleep is just immaterial, you know. It doesn't really matter when I wake up, really. I'm just kind of vibing. Hold on. I think... Yeah, which one do I want to do? I think I'm going for gold. I can go for air. Okay. But what a travesty we have with ourselves, man. With ourselves. What a lot of people find sad about life is that just to find the most peace, you just kind of got to detach and lower your desire. Kind of like how I have. I feel like that's why a lot of people find that I'm just so happy. It's because, you know, I've kind of given up on most things, you know. My hope of a family to myself, my hope of an actual stable career that respects me, my hope of, you know, maybe a community or a friend group that understands what the fuck I'm going for. All that shit, I've kind of just given up. I'm just kind of vibing, you know, and I've done that very, very early on. So it just gives me a sort of peace. But it sucks, man. Like how depressing it is to tell somebody, he's like, how are you so happy? It's like, oh, because I don't want anything. Oh, it's because I don't care, you know? It's like, whatever. You know, and even still, it's fun sometimes when you get the shit, but I have to just come back to the realization that it doesn't matter. And it's just so depressing, man. That's why I don't want to be here. Mostly, you know, I say that's my most one. My biggest one is for an ending. And then people get really, you know, oh my gosh, no, please, please. But like, man, I don't know. Death has never really scared me. I've always seen reincarnation as a huge option for me. And really anybody. And that's just because of my experience mentally. There's a lot of shit going on in my head at all times, and a lot of shit that I feel like has been put there definitely wasn't by my hand, and it feels like it was always there. So like how else am I supposed to explain this than like a past life or so? And a lot of people like to LARP and joke is like, ah, he was a past Shakespearean actor or some shit like that, because I am a very physical, I don't know what I'm saying, a physically entertaining person. I like to do weird shit with my body. I don't know how else to describe that. But yeah, I always love dancing and, you know, just physical expression in general. So yeah, people say, yeah, in the past he was definitely some kind of crazy Shakespearean actor. I'm like, yeah, possibly. I was probably like a Viking or something, just murking people, you know, raping children and shit, in my eyes. But I don't know. I really don't know. But all I know is after this, it's probably not gonna be over, because why would God be that kind? He is obviously an asshole, and then after I beat the final boss, which is, you know, whatever kills me, there's always gonna be another bullshit update that's like, oh yes, and now you have to do this quest. Because, I mean, that's what happens in life, man. You know, what makes you think our next version of consciousness is gonna be any different than this? You know, my hope, though, is that it's just nothing. You know, no music, no vibes, no air, just. That would be magical. That would be fucking magical. But really, who knows what the fuck it is? Whatever it is will probably piss me off, you know? It's just like most things in life, and just cause me to be like, yeah, that's cool. That's just how it should be, ain't it? You know, and oftentimes I really don't go for the strict, you know, direct path to anger. Do not skip go, do not collect $100. I just go straight to depression, because I realize that's where the progress really is. You know, you don't really make good decisions in anger mode. You never will. You never do. And oftentimes this is what people interact with. So I just fucking, I thought that my waiting was a good, you know, habit to have because of that. But you can't just keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. You have to be in depression mode, right? But I talked about this in the triad a little bit on the playthrough. If you want to go to the Alliance playlist, you know, get over and friggin', okay. The Sovereign quest. essentially you have to master the depression and the lock-in, and then get a little horny in there so that you're not really sad out of your mind. You know, hopefully you have somebody to vibe with on that front. But I feel like that's really what's driving me crazy. It's just I have nothing. So thank you, my friend, my YouTube, my Koopalings, my supporters, for, you know, actually standing here, all the likes, all the breaths, you know, all the moments. That's all I care about. You know, I can have one person in stream and I'm like, that's enough. That's enough for me to vibe, to talk to myself and to do weird shit. That's really all I fucking need. So I appreciate you. I know a lot of Twitch doesn't appreciate you. I know a lot of YouTube doesn't appreciate you. For some reason, all these platforms hate lurkers. This is a fact of life. You didn't know it. This is just a fact of life. All these streaming platforms that you find live content on, they hate lurkers. They want you to be in the chat. They want you to be donating. They want you to be liking. They want you to be touching and feeling and groping your phone the whole fucking time. And that's just not what I use streamers for. I use streamers because I'm fucking lonely. And I want to do other shit with people, but I realize people just don't want to be there along with your path, okay? Unless your path is already paved with gold. And mine is not. Mine is paved with shit and piss stains. So unless you have like a golden plated chess piece or a path or tons of assets or clout or whatever the fuck you guys are calling your currency nowadays, unless you have a ton of that bullshit, nobody's really gonna want to just sit there with you and, you know, jump in your hot sauce. If you're a guy, you know, if you're a girl, there's other reasons, you know. Aesthetically, you can have a lot. you can have a lot, right? But yeah, I use them because I like to do things, you know, and doing things would be talking to the people, would be talking to the streamers, but I noticed that really doesn't bring me progress. You know, I have people to take care of. I have a life that deserves to be fully fulfilled because, you know, God put me on here as the asshole he is. He put me on here for a reason. So I feel like, you know, the shit that I do has purpose, you know, and it's the music, it's the creative instincts. I also just work for other people on random gig jobs, but yeah, I love the fact that I can just turn on a stream and lock into whatever I'm doing and feel like there's somebody here helping me. Because oftentimes I don't like to call for help, I don't like to ask people for help. This entire move, I basically did by myself. Basically, I mean, I had a roommate that took some of his stuff and, you know, whatever, but that's the thing. I just hate help from other people because I'm way more efficient by myself. I'm way more happy by myself, just vibing out, you know, and perhaps I'll have something to say every once in a while, but that's how I vibe in the friend group too, man. Usually when people force me to chat or interact a lot in groups, I just get fucking annoyed and shit, you know, because people are fucking stupid. No offense to anybody who feels like they're stupid. I feel like I'm stupid, you know? But the thing is, people think their shit doesn't stink. And that really pisses me off. Because as someone who has worked so hard, you know, to make his shit non-disruptive, at the very least. You know, it's like, what's the point when everybody's acting like their shit doesn't even stink, you know? And people are completely accepting that because, you know, you really don't need anything else. Like I said, the internet's very easy to fake shit. Very, very easy to fake shit. You really need nothing else but just the facade, the confidence that you have all of the balls, you have all the semen in your tank. That's all you really need. Well, that annoys me, you know? People are only looking at the brass tacks of everything, you know? The actual tactile facts. One of the most recent FD Signifier videos taught me that, you know? If we could solve all of the world's problems with just statistics and facts, well, I mean, we wouldn't have the world's problems. The problem is it's a feeling game now. It's entirely a feeling game now, and man, do I fucking hate feelings. Like I said, I skip the anger, I go directly to the sadness. I really feel most comfortable when I'm sad. When I'm happy, I don't feel, it doesn't feel right, you know? So I just kind of, I give it away constantly. Constantly. If I'm ever in a good mood, you know damn well I'm streaming. You know damn well I'm recording. And even when I'm in a bad mood, you know, I gotta make sure I upload every day. And that's just the thing about me. I really commit to things. I've had horrible jobs, I've had horrible schools, I've had horrible relationships, but when I'm in it, I'm fucking in it. No matter what. And I'm gonna finish it. You know, I'm gonna finish that shit. It's just like a lot of food and a lot of meals. I really don't like getting leftovers, so it's mostly because I hate eating them, you know? I don't like actually eating leftovers. Leftovers fucking suck in my eyes. So what's really annoying to me is the way that people just don't care, you know? I didn't finish the food. I didn't finish the game. I'm half-assing this relationship. Like nobody has any pride for themselves, and I feel like that's the only thing I have is pride for myself. You know, that I know how to do things. You know, that I can help people in a way that elevates me as well. Let's see if we can do some Breaking World. I don't know if I can do it. I'm going to rest my voice for a little bit, enjoy some Drake. Enjoy some Drake. I will be right back.
Tension between us, just like picket fences. You got issues that I won't mention for now, cause we're falling apart. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my old ways. I can't blame you, no. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my old ways. I can't blame you, no. Listen, harder building trust from a distance. I think we should rule out commitment for now, cause we're falling apart. Leaving, you're just doing that to get even. Don't pick up the pieces, just leave it for now. They keep falling apart. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my old ways. I can't blame you, no. Passionate from miles away, passive with the things you say, passing up on my old ways. I can't blame you, no.
I can't blame you, no. Okay, I'm back. Obviously. No, that was Drake. That's not me. Now I'm back. Okay. We are getting to that time, guys. That time where it's near the end of stream time and I have to say goodbye and all this bullshit. And I apologize that I do short streams all the damn time, but I am live every day. And the reason, if you're ever wondering why I do the short streams, is so that I am not one of those loser, idiot, Twitter streamers that just sit there and they say, oh, yes, good hit. Oh, yes, no. Yes, close. But I know being here daily is what will give me the progress, is what will give me the actual access to people. You know, of course, being live for longer does help you reach more people, but I actually want to make entertaining content that I'll like to watch in the future. And I know I'm gonna keep playing this game all fucking day, but if I just sat here and showed you guys every little bit of details of what I'm doing on here, it really wouldn't be that fun. So let's see here. I'll do a little bit more of the gate. I'll do, oh my goodness, I'm on a terrible class right now. This is just not logical. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll you know, switch. Maybe I can switch. Hold on. I have the staff. Never mind. I have the staff. Never mind. Healy, don't bring me back. No, you're good. Yes. Okay. Are we on the instrumental right now? Is this the real song? What is happening? This is the real song. Okay, good. To save myself from embarrassment, we are going to run and grab my other characters because I think actually my battle master is about to go away. So we'll go to Momonoko house and then we'll do some trials. And hold on. Before we get down there, there's nothing wrong with streaming for super long times, no matter your size. It's just for me, man. I honestly think if you do entertaining content, you're gonna grow. I know in myself, it's not gonna be the best quality if I'm just here forever, because I don't like talking to people. I do like making music. I could do that for hours. But yeah, yapping in actuality is not really helpful, especially these radio shows. A lot of people just kind of want to listen to music. And it's a lot more worthwhile if I endeavor to stop the streams, hold my time for making the beautiful things that I want to make. You know, I feel like that's the main thing about this live content, man. People can sense vibes, you know? And I definitely do get tired of people, anyone really, after a certain amount of time. Oh wait, I need to put my max level down a little bit. After a certain amount of time. So I feel like this is just catering it towards me, you know? My type of viewer. I really like places that I can just stop by for an hour and then check out for a bit. But they will get longer and longer. Like I said, right now I try to be an hour 30. Last month or so when I started streaming, I was more of an hour kind of guy. But whatever we do, know that I will bring you the best of what I have at the moment, you know? And usually it's pretty consistent. I'm not saying it's always gonna be super consistent, but usually it has been because it's sort of like a muscle that I'm growing here, if you will. It's sort of like an energy that I'm harnessing, if you will. I'm actually gonna switch my class too. Let's play the Guardian for a little bit. The Guardian is a very, very good class for this boss. Oh! And yeah, let's listen to it. High and Low Summers. The Chance the Rapper album, the new one, it actually was good. I'm really proud of him. I'm really proud of him. It's like he's learning how to make music again. They grow up so fast. They grow dumb so fast. They grow up so fast again. Okay. Let's go back to it. Okay, I'm sorry. That was rambunctious. That was absolutely rambunctious. Apologies. Okay, I'll explain a little bit about this boss. Metal Medley. Metal Medley. Kind of your like your super boss for experience. You can fight this once a week, and yeah, you can't do regular damage to these guys. You only do one and crits. So it's good to have somebody like a battle master, somebody with a sword, somebody like a dancer who can raise your crit rate and hit multiple times. Swords fans, all those weapons are good, but yeah, metal monsters are kind of like a Dragon Quest staple. They're just the annoying guys that everybody's like, oh my gosh, I have the metal monster to deal with now. They give a lot of experience, and they're annoying mostly because they just do annoying people shit, you know? Like they're that one guy who starts shit and then immediately runs away and is like, oh no, that wasn't me, you know? I'm not trying to give you tons of experience. Oh, it's not me. No, I'm not doing that. Also, spears. Spears are very, very good here. If you don't die. Oh my goodness. Don't mind that. But yeah, they remind me a lot of a certain type of rapper, if you will. A certain type of rapper. Not Jid, I'm talking about J. Cole. But yeah, it's funny. It's funny. I feel like those guys, if you catch one of those guys in the fray, you know what I'm saying? Because J. Cole's damn near impenetrable. You can't hit him, you can't touch him. He's the best rapper ever. But will he run away? Will he shy from battle, you know, after doing tons of damage to you? It will happen. It will happen. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of an annoying style of fighting, but it's a winning strategy nevertheless. It's just like those people gambling on people giving them money for begging on TikTok. Like, it's annoying, sure, but the reason why there's a lot of them is because it fucking works, guys. You realize how stupid people with money are? They didn't get money because they're smart. I'll tell you what, a lot of people think I'm a genius, but I'm broke. Yeah, it sucks to be told that a lot in life, and still be caught with your pants down with 0 assets, living in your mom's house. It's what it is, man. You know, I can't be mad at circumstances like that, especially when I'm someone who really doesn't care about money. You know, the best thing that money would gain me is just options. And wow, don't I need more options? Don't I need way more options? No, I fucking don't. That was sarcasm. I feel like options are the reason why I'm in this fucking mess in the first place. And that's the funny thing, man. I don't have a problem finding a job or work or things to do or ways to earn money. But I do have a problem commanding respect, because the main way you're gonna get it is force, and I just think that's so cringe. That's so cringe. I don't want to force people. Like, you might have realized I didn't tell you one time to like the stream. I didn't tell you one time to fucking subscribe, and I will not. Of course, I did the opposite of that just now by mentioning it. But you see, that's the thing. I don't like forcing people to do things. I like you to use your brain. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to see more of this, you know what to do. You know, if you want the videos early and the shit early, you also know what to do. You know, and I will tell you, all liking the stream and disliking the stream and interacting with all these buttons does is it helps other people see it. So, you know, it actually does nothing for you. Unless, you know, you're somebody who goes through your like videos and finds things that way. I don't know. Some people do that. But, yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. You know, just make my number go higher, you know? But... yeah, so subscribing is just for you, man. That's for you to know when it's coming up, and you don't even have to subscribe for me, because I'm just coming up every day, you know. I'm just here. So if you're somebody who doesn't want this shit every day, you probably really shouldn't, because I'm gonna piss you off. Just like I piss myself off. But that's okay. I've really tried to put forward free thought, you know, and more people to do whatever they need to do to have fun in their moments. Because I realize, man, of course, sure, maybe people don't respect you. Who gives a fuck, though? You know, it's not like I have to change my entire personality or my being just to gain respect from people that don't even fucking like me in the first place, you know, by forcing them to do some shit. You know, no, I don't need that. I don't want that. I realize what I really want is just, you know, authentic peace, authentic friends, you know, just somebody to actually chill with. Because, yeah, time together is my love language, stupidly enough. I realize that's how you gain all your friends. You just spend time with them. I'm really never friends with people that I'm not, like, actively working with. And I suppose now that I'm working in the YouTube space, I could call some of the YouTubers I use for background content, for think pieces, you know, to chill out and eat with. I could call them friends. You know, if it makes me feel better. I can call them anything, honestly, because I watch the dead content. You know, I'm not in the live chats typing to them, you know? So it doesn't really fucking matter. And nor do I want to be. Because I don't want people in here live chatting to me. I have way more fun by myself. Usually and honestly. It's a sad thing, but life is the greatest MMO. And it didn't used to be strictly single player. It didn't used to be, right? But we've metagamed it so much, okay, that Party Finder now sucks. But nobody goes out and actually talks to people to build a party. But so we're all using Party Finder, even though Party Finder sucks. This is essentially what's happened. And I realized because of that, I just rather solo it. I would much rather solo it. Party Finder is ass, and I will never adhere to the Party Finder of real life. It's trash, man. And that's all the apps, all the social media, any way you meet someone online, you know? And I'm still in the 90s, man, where people were like, don't go online, there's those strangers on there, and there's no women on there, and somebody's gonna kill you and rape you and steal your family, and the CIA is watching all your... I'm still in that era, which is why I really am careful about what I post and what I do, but at the same time, I just kind of fucking do it, man. I've been copyright struck one time on this channel already, and it's probably gonna happen to this stream now that I've said it, because people just fucking hate the music. And it's so funny. It's so funny how, you know, I feel like me as an artist, I would really like it if other people played my stuff in a weird way like this. But it's not for everybody. I have to realize that. Not everybody's as good as me. Not everybody as humble, because honestly the music is just trash, you know, it has no strict purpose in life, you know, just to make us want to be here. And why would you want to be on this fucking earth? Let's be real. Let's be real. But yeah, all in all, not everybody views it that way. They all have so much pride in, like I said, the trash that they make. And I think that's good if you use it in a good way. Just like everything, it's all tools. Emotions are tools. And I feel my best tool, my greatest asset, is my depression. Sad as it may be. Huh? Get it? See what I did there? Yeah? It is. It is. Because the depression, it helps me lock in. It helps me detach. And as annoying as it is, I know it's very annoying for a lot of my male friends. Very attractive. It's very attractive, and even for guys, like guys are attracted to depressed girls. Strangely enough, you know, I like the mentally ill ones personally. But crying, I can't see that. I can't see the appeal of that. You know, various bodily functions. I don't see the appeal in that. I don't know, man. I'm weird though. I'm weird though. The reason why I say I'm biased is because a lot of female bodily functions are just purely disgusting to me, and I kind of can't get past it. You know, especially when you live with. So I've lived with a lot of girls. And just the smells, man. Oh my god, the smells. I'm very much a smelling person. If you ever live with a girl, it's a different kind of stench, man. Especially a sloppy girl, it's a different kind of stench. You'll never get over it. You'll never lose it. Don't be scar people, man. That's the thing, man. It's like, yeah, maybe if anybody wants to spend the rest of their life with me, I'm cool with it. You know, guy, girl, human being, whatever the fuck. I don't care if it's a dog. You know, anything. I'll take anything at this point, because not learning myself and bending over to everybody else's whims really fucked me over a lot mentally, and it taught me that, hey man, not wanting anything is not a hack all the time if you drown yourself in a bunch of friends who don't really care about you. It is a hack though if you just kind of shut up and do your own thing. And believe it or not, I have been making these stupid songs. I've been sampling video game music for years, and I didn't release any of it. Because everybody was like, oh, it's not gonna get you money, you know, that's bad stuff, you know, it's not a good idea to do that, blah blah blah. Yeah, I even sampled some video game beats and I sent it to people. I just never told them it was a video game sample. They really liked it, and I'm like, maybe I should do this. Then I just, you know, I go in and I go out, I go in and I go out. I'm just like, fuck it, man. You know, 2025 is year of the truth. So the truth has been made. If you just lock in on whatever the fuck you want to do, apparently you're just gonna 10x your growth in a year. And I'm happy with that, you know, I'm happy with that. And I've noticed that it's not really the progress that really brought me there. I have to realize that even back then, when I was getting 1 view on every video, that was me. I was still having fun. You know, perhaps I'm having more fun now, but I don't think it's because of the number. I really think it's because I'm just kind of locked in, and I've gotten used to what we're kind of producing here. I really think that is why. You know, I've sort of relaxed in my stasis mode, you know, and these moments, I realize they're not going to be here forever. So allow me to relax this December with you. We will be live probably tomorrow, probably in the morning, because I want to produce a little bit more. I have a little bit of an idea for another redo of a song that I did long ago, like I did the Hollow Bastion thing. So I'll probably do more music in the morning. Music in the morning. And we'll probably get back to Mashup Mondays eventually. It's just, like I said, man, it's been a hard weekend for me. So apologies for the no Mashup Monday. It'll come back, you know? We're waiting on that 5th one, but it'll come back, right? It'll come back. So with that being said, I think I am pretty much done. I will finish up the rest of these bosses on my own time. I'll do like one more for you guys, because we do have the I can speak words. Oh shit, get away from me! No, he's blown up! Oh, does he still hit me? That's bullshit. Do you see this range? Do you see this range? Okay. Anyways, we do have the one more thing section, just like Sakurai. I will give you one more thing. One last song, probably after this one, okay? So I do appreciate you guys for stopping by. Enjoy your Tuesday, you know, take a couple breaths, step outside, enjoy the moments, all that bullshit, and I will see you tomorrow.
Aye. Must have hung the beat, ho, beat, bo, be rap, nigga, he a freak though. Man down, call her ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all in me, mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pull on him, extort shit, bully that flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs. And party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Wop, 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 God, fuck him up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us. You think the bagel let you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. You think the bagel let you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show will be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Ain't there something be rest? That's for bitching. You Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy, you ball boy. Fish Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie. You flipped over your boxes. Or over your foe. The other vaginal option. Pussy. Think about a straight leg posture. Got famous all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Got a pop star, quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fuck no rain grower. He was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him either. From Alondra down to Central. Nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered. In place of neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the wrong label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie. Here, 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay, they not like us. 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 Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. You caught future when you didn't see the club. What? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 give you 4 street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. What? Quavo said you could be from North Side. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you're not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. Freaky ass nigga here, 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Let me say OV ho. Say OV ho. Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way. Then step this way, step that way. They not like us. 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 They not like us.